What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We are in Cincinnati taking on a division rival today. These Bengals, they are currently 6-4, falling in the wayside on the standings a little bit. And a victory today will put them behind us, I think, for good this season. We are 10-0 on the season. Do have the Browns to contend with still, with an 8-3 record. So we are not out of the woods in this AFC North division just yet. And we're playing on all Madden as always. We'll get this thing underway. And the Bengals will take possession on their own 25. Here comes Joe Burrow. One of those quarterbacks in this game that when he gets hot, he's a little bit unstoppable. So we'll see what Joe Burrow we get today. We'll be bringing pressure as always. Try to rattle his cage a little bit.
Without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
Let's go.
Right? Two touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow.
Joe Mixon in the backfield with him, of course. Tyler Boyd makes a catch. 11 yards on first down. And we've got a challenge today. We need 150 yards for Deontay Johnson. And if we can get that for him, I don't know what prize we win, but it gets him over 1,000 yards on the season at least. There's a little bit of a bad throw by Burrow. Maybe a little rattle in the pocket there.
You can hold a team to less than 10 points. Your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with.
We'll keep coming.
Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
Another slant by Boyd there. Beats Cam Sutton. So to the strategy of protecting these subpar corners is to get some pressure on the quarterback. If we can't do that, Burrow's going to pick us apart. There's a big run by Joe Mixon. Can't have that either. Can't have that either. And the Bengals are marching down the field on us here in their first possession.
But make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it. They'll give it to Mixon.
Stopped by Highsmith in the backfield.
And now second down. Here we go.
Another run. This time TJ Watt meets him in the backfield. 3rd and goal from the 7. See if we can hold these guys to a field goal. And that's almost intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick jumps in front of the ball. Can't hang on. That brings up a 4th and goal. And we get a little lucky there, holding these guys to a field goal. Burrow moved the ball pretty easily on us there in their first possession.
After marching down the field, only getting 3.
So let's see, now it's time to answer.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better.
And we're going to be winging it downfield a little bit this game, at least until I can get that 150 yards for Johnson. So maybe not the smartest of play calling. That's a hold on us. Come on, Gentry.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position. Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the
we'll be looking for deep shots. We'll be looking for opportunities to get Deontay Johnson open for big yards here. And this won't be one of them.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long. Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know
this might be
in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger
Yep.
on first down.
There we go.
Ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay
Come on,
Johnson.
Deontay.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
All right.
Play that time for
So there's a nice chunk of his yards he needed. I'm going to come back right back the other way with that deep crosser.
He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first and 10,
Here we go.
Roethlisberger. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Down to the 1.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And we'll look to him on the slant here.
This offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get
Looks
down
good.
here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Open man is Johnson.
All right.
Touchdown Steelers.
Just like that.
Johnson.
So he's got 79 of his 150 receiving yards.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I don't know what they're doing there. Rock, paper, scissors, I guess.
It won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator.
And we are up 7-3.
Towards being a head coach. He's
Minus
advanced
34 left in the first quarter.
Boswell good with the extra
Well, we've got to put the brakes on Joe Burrow here. Can't have him marching up and down the field on us.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm going to go a little four-man front here.
So they will begin the drive at the 25.
Got a couple. I'm using the Chicago Bears defensive playbook. I've got a couple of options for a four-man front here. One with a more traditional four-man front like this. Get in there. And one with what's called a predator front, which puts T.J. Watt in like a jack linebacker kind of position.
You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't get top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The numbers for Mixon last week, 12 carries, 7.
Yeah, we can't have Mixon running all over us. I've got a long list of things we can't let happen. Oh, and I missed them. How did I do that? Oh, my goodness. Terrible. I didn't fall for the fake, and then I missed him somehow in the...
They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this.
All right, so we got 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there.
And I think we're going to stick with this.
A pretty decent gain.
Oh, no, we're not. That's the end of the quarter.
7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Now, let's see. We're going to go with this four-man front.
On 3rd down.
There's a draw.
And he'll push this
T.J. Watt.
42-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
Having none of it.
Punt team as it's 4th down.
And we get them off the field.
The urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball.
Let's go, Ray Ray.
I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
We'll call that a punt of 38
That's
yards.
the Cincinnati fans are booing. I guess not a great punt.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
Hoping to get Johnson there, but I don't like the looks of the secondary. We're going to look for Freiermuth underneath here.
I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know
There we go.
today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra.
Come back to it.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down.
We're running these redundant plays.
Inside, Johnson.
That might be enough to get him his yards. We'll see.
And in for the
Then we can go back to some normal play calling.
Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
So that's 151. There's his yards. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
Anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Everybody's happy on the sideline.
This game is over.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that pushes the lead up to
Deontay Johnson, honorary member of the defensive front 7 there.
Boswell now.
All right.
Away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
We'll go back to our 4-3 a little bit.
The Cincy
Nope.
offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh.
That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
I'm missing guys left and right today.
I know I spend a lot of time.
What am I doing?
Tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there.
And ignoring my assignments.
And held on to the ball.
They'll get this to the 30-yard line.
Got to get my head in the game defensively here.
A big play that time on a catch and run.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Ball bounces around, eventually falls incomplete. That brings up a 2nd and 10. We'll keep bringing the pressure out of this 4-man front.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Can't connect with the rookie Jamar Chase.
3rd down here and 10. But
That's going to give us a 3rd and 10. And we're going to sit in a cover 3 here.
But you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
And there's TJ Watt. But there's a flag. What is the flag?
Now there is a flag.
That's a hold. We will decline that. Decline.
Giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's
And
football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time.
I don't know why our defensive coordinators think we need to be in a cover 3, but
Good job declining.
maybe they know something I don't. And that's a miss. That's a long one. That was a 59-yard field goal they attempted there, I think. All right, so it's been the Deontay Johnson show so far. Let's get some more guys worked into the game a little bit if we can.
So they tried the 59-yarder and
Maybe we'll get Smith-Schuster a nice gain here out of the blocks.
1 yard shy of midfield. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger.
There he is.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Come on, Juju.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 46 yards.
I'm usually looking to check to a run out of that formation, but if they give us that man coverage, I'll take it.
Remember, we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come free.
And he's able to get it down.
Harris down to the 2.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's get...
Did get a taste the previous week.
I guess Johnson gets a bonus for every touchdown he gets. Something like that.
On 2nd and goal.
Oh, tipped.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let me get a bigger receiver out there. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. All right.
Now the Steelers use
Didn't like the look of that. All kinds of
so as they take
out of whack.
we step aside.
Let's try again.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger to the goal line.
Knocked away again.
That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th
And the corner's giving us outside leverage there. This should be easy. Unless it gets blocked again.
They'll try and throw for him with
there we go.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger.
Attempting to revive our 3rd-string tight end there.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
All right, so we got a nice jump on these Bengals. Another terrible kick. Get in there. My place kicking is the weakest part of my game, and I tend to miss a few of them.
Blitz a little bit more. Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So they've got a minute 56 to work with here.
Bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
And we are going to
ready to take the field.
bring some pressure off the edges.
3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
We'll go to a cover 3 if we have to here. Burrow flings it out of bounds.
To this point, I've been impressed.
3rd and 2.
They have not allowed a lot of
4 wide receivers.
And there's another example,
All
another
right.
incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And Burrow going to throw again.
And that's incomplete. Broken up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. That's a 4th and 2. And we're going to get one more possession here before the half.
That man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 4th down, the punt team is home.
Punter blasted out of bounds.
And no return possible.
And there's a flag. What is that? Blocking the back on Killebrew.
So this will be accepted as it moves.
So all right, let's try to work the ball down the sideline here. We'll go no huddle. We'll go cross wheels.
Special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger.
Johnson.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out.
Yeah, Johnson's going to come out of this with a huge game.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have
Here he is again.
effect on this game.
Get out of bounds.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions. And
Look at that man coverage. He's going to be open every time.
Throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch,
Some different receivers in there.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up
Claypool in there a little bit.
15 yards after the catch, then your defense.
Of course, now Johnson will probably be open on the wheel.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
There's Claypool.
Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year.
So this cross wheels play gives us opportunities to hit these receivers. Oh, sometimes when they're near the sideline, so they can just duck out of bounds.
It can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing
to mix it up and take a shot with this flood, this cross flood play here. Underneath. Najee Harris makes a catch. Take a timeout.
Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ben to throw again. Throw left
Claypool again.
by Claypool.
Out of bounds at the 3.
Down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run.
So I think we'll go goal line.
I'm told that puts him now over 3.
Try to smash it in with
campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start
Najee Harris, the rookie.
Because right now, 4,000 is not out of the
And if that doesn't work, we'll throw the slant.
game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll try to run with Harris.
And
Get him down just
he's not in.
line at about the 1. Second and goal. from
Timeout.
the 1. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout.
Their last timeout.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds
So
to
we
go
cannot
in the
run the
first
ball
half.
here. If he doesn't get in, we'll get out of here with nothing before the half. So we've got to throw it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger.
And there's Claypool once more.
Claypool for a Steeler touchdown.
The slant is deadly on the goal line.
Big Ben with his 4th touchdown.
Just have to read that cornerback and see what he's doing.
Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
What's the problem?
They buzzed down. They're gonna take
Ah, come on.
this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here.
Yeah,
in the final
no,
2
he
minutes of the
caught it.
half.
Come on.
At issue here, does the football make contact with the Boswell for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That time a 9-play drive. And
All right.
it's with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So not much time to speak of.
Did we miss a score there? I don't look back at that film, at the video.
And not wanting to risk anything here.
Something seemed odd there.
Just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 20.
But whatever.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call
Bengals are taking a timeout.
Serve as your running play that
Hard to
way,
guess why.
as well as continue to feed him the
I think they
football.
just want to get in the
Some of
locker
these
room at this
runs now
point.
may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people have to they don't want to tackle him anymore.
And they do have another timeout here.
Position or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now Burrow on first down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
And that's enough for them to take a shot at a field goal. Be a little bit of a long one.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A
52 yards.
52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was
All right, well, there we go.
at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting.
All right, we'll take a look at the big weird scoreboard as we jog into the
That's where we find our man
into the
Jonathan
locker room.
Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full
Yeah,
slate of
300
games
yards
to get
passing,
to
almost
as we
nothing
take you
rushing.
around the NFL.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third
So
quarter.
let's go. We'll look to get another quick score, and then we'll be shutting it down and running the ball.
Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
There's Ben
Gets our attention now.
having a pretty good day.
Ben Roethlisberger. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in.
With Schuster underneath.
People would say just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down.
Oops, that's not what I meant to call at all.
Lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Quick completion here to Johnson.
Johnson on the run again.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati.
Roethlisberger, 368 yards passing.
Play there on the catch and run. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Those safeties came up.
Now he's going against the grain of the defenders.
We're going to throw it.
To try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Yeah, we got to get
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there.
we got to get Najee Harris into the end zone here.
No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored.
Defensive tackles all over it. That brings up a 3rd and 2.
They did at the 1-yard line. He got maybe a half.
We'll run it again.
But officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
There he is. The big rookie for another touchdown. He's over 1,000 yards on the season. I don't know how many touchdowns he has. 14th, I guess, according to our noble announcers. And we are putting it on the Bengals. If you're watching this game, I hope you're enjoying it. I guess if you're a Steelers fan, maybe you're enjoying it.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was the
things a little bit out of control with the scoring at this point. And this is why quarters instead of 8-minute.
Here's Smith to return it.
That was a bad kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean
there's Chase, first catch of the game. I think.
They were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go
pretty impressive rookie this season for Cincinnati. In real life.
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
There's a forced fumble.
Now after the
I think the Bengals come up with it there.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Bush wraps them up.
Just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That's 3rd and 4.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
We're going to go cover 3.
And stopped them. Mark that down for a win in
Press the corners.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, catch that ball.
Knocked away down to the ground.
Oh my goodness.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game.
So we're going to get Najee Harris revved up here a little bit in the 3rd quarter.
Forced a punt on 4th as this one's away.
On the 8-yard line.
Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the
8-yard
line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking.
And there goes Harris. Nice gain on first down.
They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris.
We'll keep him going until he gets a little tired.
He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything.
Nowhere to go on that one.
That's why Pittsburgh took him in the
2nd and 9. We want to stay out of 3rd and long, so we're going to throw the ball. That also gives Harris a little bit of breather there.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his
Claypool.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Roethlisberger coming up on 400 yards passing on the game.
This defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And there goes Harris. He's got a step.
And finally,
caught at the 15.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues.
And he's having a big day. Steelers offense is just running wild today.
You know this is a team that's confident running the football.
I'm going to run a jet sweep here.
They've come
Let
together,
Claypool run it.
and stuck to it. And when you get big time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
What the heck, we'll run it.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes
Yeah. Saw that safety up there. I usually don't like to run it with that defender up there like that, but what the heck.
All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep.
That gives us a second and long situation. So we'll try to get out of that.
On 2nd and 9.
Fryermuth.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
35-6 lead going into the fourth quarter.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Come on, Harris. If you're watching this, I hope you're having a happy holiday season. Christmas is coming up. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a great one. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
Go back to goal line, try to get it in there with Harris again.
Be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he's going to take it in.
And there's Harris's second touchdown on the day. He's coming up on 100 yards. So offensive explosion for the Steelers. I don't know what he's doing there, digging something.
Win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was the rookie.
And try to be more frequent with my uploads coming up in the next few weeks. It's been a crazy month. All kinds of stuff going on. Holiday stuff. Family stuff. You know, sometimes the YouTube stuff is the least important thing you're doing in life.
As they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
As much as I like to keep up with it.
First down, here's Burrow.
Another bad throw by Burrow.
Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That brings up a... Well, we don't have any takeaways today. Brings up a 3rd and 8. We're gonna go with our.
A pretty woeful 0 for 5
cover 3 again.
This is 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow.
Intercepted by Fitzpatrick. He's back on his feet. And things can't get any worse for the Cincinnati Bengals at this point. Well, I guess a meteor could hit the field, I guess. That would be worse.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
But football-wise, this is kind of sort of the opposite of what happened in real life a few weeks back. I hate to say it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another
Cincinnati took it to Pittsburgh pretty good. It's definitely the winds of change are blowing in the AFC North. Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, all with young quarterbacks, guys that look like they're going to be around for a long time. Of course, Pittsburgh with Roethlisberger probably. There's T.J. Watt, second sack on the day. Roethlisberger probably done after this season. All kinds of strange rumblings about what might go on. Aaron Rodgers maybe coming to Pittsburgh, everybody's saying. I don't know about that. That'd be cool. I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers come to put on the black and gold next season, but I don't know about that one. That might be one of those things that's fun to think about, but not realistic.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Russell Wilson, I heard, maybe? I don't know about that one either.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
So, other than that, I'm going to be looking at drafting a quarterback.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while
Spinning the wheel of chance.
It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Another interception. Is he in?
Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Yet another mistake.
I guess he's in.
There, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit.
There goes Harris again. Breaking tackles. Over 100 yards on the day.
You also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other
And
side,
we're going to get
it carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this.
Benny Snell sighting here.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense.
Yeah, Roethlisberger on his way out. Hate to see him go.
Yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Long road from Bradshaw to Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh. As much as people want to blame him for stuff.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And
we're going to go chew clock.
They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Try to put this thing away mercifully.
Handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll go with Snell here on first down.
Benny Snell for a couple.
Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams met in
Let's get McFarland in here a little.
Win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. The last run.
This will probably be our last play of the game here. McFarland goes nowhere.
Before reaching the 20.
So that's about it. If you want to hang out, we're going to look at some statistics. See these numbers we put up here. Roethlisberger with a huge day. And we're not going to snap this. We're just going to let the clock run out. And we are 11-0 on the season.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.
Cincinnati drops to 6-5. I did not notice the ticker, what was going on with Cleveland.
To put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
But this was a blowout, unexpected blowout today. Thought it would be a lot tougher to get that 150 yards for Johnson. Over 500 yards of total offense. 2 takeaways.
Steelers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to
take a look at the
Baltimore Ravens.
Quarterback comparison here. Roethlisberger,
it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff
386 yards, 4 touchdowns. Perfect quarterback rating. Joe Burrow, 2 picks. Not a great day. Almost 200 yards passing. Najee Harris ran wild. Joe Mixon, not a bad day. He broke off a couple on us there. But Najee Harris, 123 yards on the ground. Deontay Johnson, 244 yards and 2 touchdowns. Claypool, 2 touchdowns. Smith-Schuster finally getting into the offense a little bit. Had a nice long catch and run. Didn't give up any sacks. So Edmonds and Sutton with 7 tackles. Watt with 2 sacks. Fitzpatrick and Sutton with interceptions. And that's about it. If you sat through this game, I hope you enjoyed it. If you are a Steelers fan that likes watching the Bengals get beat down, I mean, I can't imagine who else. But, who knows. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And once again, I hope you're having a great holiday season. And whatever you decide to do, I will see you next game.